Guys, welcome. Just wanted to get on here just to give an update of what's going on so far in these markets. In these markets, Sunday we had NZD card, GBP card, GJ, and GBP odd. We had those pairs for the rest of the week. For this week, honestly, those pairs are going pretty well so far. you know and I also did some talking as well, just mindset and everything. But I just even want to give like have a little thought before like I go any further, talking about like mindset, what I'm realizing so far, what you know some new information that I'm gathering on like how to build like my mindset as a trader and as a manager of funds and everything. Because like when I think about it, it's like the decision of a trader making a trade, the decision or the outcome of a trade playing out. What I'm realizing is that the trader or me personally, I don't have no form of control over that outcome of the trade, right? The market will always do what it's gonna do. It's gonna do what at the end of the day it's gonna do what it's gonna do. And one of like the mindset shift that I'm trying to shift my mind to is to is to uh to know that I can have control over the market, right? I cannot have any control over the market. And another mindset shift is that the technical indicators or whatever technical analysis that I applied in these markets, those technical analysis, those technical indicators have no bearing, have no factors in the trade playing out in my desired favor. If I make an analysis and I have a bias on, let's say this is GBP card, and I have a bias when I go down on the lower time frame, my criteria appears, my edge appears, my system appears, and I take the trade. I'm not supposed to be taking that trade based on the factor that I'm expecting it. Obviously, you're expecting to win the trade, but I'm not going in there in the mindset of based off my technical analysis, based off my technical indicators, the market has to go in my favor. Because that's not what I feel like that's not what the technical indicators were meant to be. I feel like whatever technical analysis that I do, it doesn't help in deciding what the market's gonna do, because at the end of the day the market will always do what it's gonna do. There's a level of unpredictability that's gonna play in the market. So if I understand that concept and if I grasp that concept and I believe that at the core of my being, right, how I'm gonna be hesitant in putting on a trade, I'm gonna be hesitant in putting on a position when I know that in the end of the day, even if I had the best system, even if I had the best edge out there, the market will still do what it's gonna do. My actions don't have no factor on the playout of each trade. It's just another trade. It's just another trial. Take the trade. Once the system appears, take it, right? And the thing that I was saying, even in the last live, I was talking to myself and I was like, you know, even a lot of people in these markets, when they put on these tools, these position tools, when they put on these position tools, it's like instantly their mind, or our mind is wired to think in a way where we don't want price to come in these red areas. Like we don't want price to come in these red areas. Like these red areas are no zone, right? Like naturally, that's how we think. That's how I think. I don't want price to be too fluctuating too much too long in these areas. I just want it to be in the green at always. And if it and what I realize that if even if I start to think in that perspective, it's it's like I feel like I'm being unfair to the market. I feel like I'm being one-sided. I feel like I'm being biased. The outcome or the feeling that I get when price enter in these areas, it's supposed to be the same feeling when it's in this red. I'm supposed to be neutral. Market is binary. It's either in a win or in a loss position. It's binary. Nothing that I do on the charts, nothing that I do on the charts has any factor in making the market do what it's gonna do. At the end of the day, the technical analysis as because I've been watching some of these guys, so even these trading veterans, uh, even this coach, trading coach, he died now. His name is Mark Douglas, and he's a trading coach. He's been coaching a lot of traders, like top tier traders, institutional traders, Wall Street traders, traders who operate from these exchanges that manages over billions of dollars and all that. And the thing is, their mindset is, and his whole thing is technical indicators don't get you in a position where the trade has to go in that direction that you plan it out to. The technical indicators are designed and their main sole purpose is to get you in a position where there is a high likelihood that when you place that trade, the trade go in your favor, right? It's all probabilities. It's probabilities, man. It's probabilities. It's not certainty. So when I go into these markets, I'm not trying to play like a prediction game. I'm not trying to predict where it's going. I'm coming in here to make a logical decision, right? Does it meet up with my criteria? Does it meet up with what I'm looking for, my edge? And once I see my edge present, that's when I'm just gonna take it. It's supposed to be logical. And then after I take it, that's where all of my powers are gone, basically. So the only true power that I have in the whole trading process is the from the point that I turn on the screen, know what I'm looking for, see what I'm looking for, and push the button. From that point going on, is the market has the power from there. Nothing I can do. All I can, even if the market is operating in these drawdown areas, there's nothing I can do. I have to wait until I either get stopped out or the market goes back into my favor. Right? So it's just a whole mindset that I want to instill more in myself, and I feel even though I've been saying it is I'm more saying it to myself to just reinforce it and embrace it in my own mentality, in my own mindset and everything, so that when I go into this market, it's more of like trading without fear, right? Trading without hesitation. It's not supposed to be a stressful thing at the end of the day. And I know that it's like our brains are naturally wired not to operate from an uncertainty point of view, but this is one of the few games where you have to work with uncertainties. But the only thing is certain in the process. The only thing is certain in the process is the identification of that edge when it's present. That's the only thing you can base on and say yes, I see my edge present. That's the only thing you're certain with. The outcome is not certain, and I have to be comfortable with that fact that the outcome is not certain. And even if I have the best edge out there, it will still not be certain. So why am I here complaining or hesitating before putting on that position where anywhere I take it, it would still not be certain. Just take the trade, man. Take the trade. All right, guys. So we were looking at four trades at the start of the week, and as we go along throughout the week, and I wanted to say the caption that I have in the in the in the description is a Bible verse, Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yeah, so that's a little quote right there. That's a little thing that's the mindset as well. That's another mindset as well. Anything can be done once it's through Christ and everything. Anything and everything. So guys, so as I said before, at the start of the week we're looking at four pairs, and as I go through as we're going throughout the week, I find two additional pairs with two potential opportunities. But man, for these four initial pairs, it's running well so far. Took a trade this morning. It was a loss, and I feel like it's more on the timing on NZD card. Okay, so NZD card. Let me just delete these quickly. So we can look on NZD card, and we can quickly realize that we're on a downtrend, right? And we're at this lower high point to potentially push down to this area right here. So the weekly is bearish, the daily looks bullish, the 4 hour is bullish, but there's something interesting on the 4 hour, which we can see a nice shift of structure here, nice shift of structure. So the weekly is bearish, the 4 hour has now turned to bearish. So yeah, and if we look on the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame for that entry criteria, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, can realize that we have shift structure on the 15-minute time frame as well, based off this zone right here. We can have you see we have a little nice shift of structure here, pushing, pushing, pushing. So the weekly is bearish, that's one. The 4 hour is bearish, that's two. The 50 minute is bearish, that's three. So basically we have like three time frames in sync with the bearish in that one direction. So we have a high probability, that's where a high probability of it going down. Again, the market will do what it's going to do at the end of the day. We can't control the outcome of each of the trades. We can't control it. All we can do is just apply the edge and let the outcomes take care of itself. That's the one thing that we can't control. Once we reach that part of the process, that's where we give the market its power by making its outcome. Okay? That's the only part of the process that we can control. So that's it, guys. NZD card. So for that position that I took early this morning, we had it was early this morning, and we had a coming up to here. We had a level drawn here, right? And I entered on this shift of structure right here. Let me draw a tool. A shift of structure right here on that retest, and I also entered on this engulfing candle right here. Once I saw this aggressive pushing down, and then I put targets above this high right here. We were in profit for a little while, but then, you know, market comes back into our stop loss. So again, see, we're back in this level again. It's the same position, same thing, same playing out. We're just taking it again because we're working off criteria base, right? Not prediction. So we're back up again. Structure forming on the 15-minute time frame. We have a break, we have a shift of structure, then we have this engulfing candle right here. Would enter here, but why I wouldn't enter now is because it's not in the session that I trade. So, and see, the market has a little bit of push down so far, so we're just gonna like literally wait and see what's gonna happen. And the next thing, guys, I feel like the emotions that are supposed to have for the green is the same emotion that are supposed to have for the red. The market doesn't care if it's in red or green. It doesn't care. The market is just moving and doing what it's doing. All right. GBP card. If we look on the monthly time frame, we realize that we're bullish. As you can see, we have a big uptrend that we're on. All right. So monthly is bullish. Uh, we have structure coming down on the daily time frame, and then we have a potential, we have a shift of structure here on the daily. So the head, left head, right head, push up there, right there. So honestly, I'm just waiting for price to come down more in this level right here for me to look for long positions. Start looking for long positions. All right. So the market haven't really come down as much as how I wanted for me to start looking for position in this area here in this rectangle tool. So I'm just waiting for that. GBP JPY. If you look on the weekly time frame, you can see that we're on this stretch of bearish trend. Okay, and we can see it more clearly right here. Market reacting off this level. But the market is coming up on this daily time frame. So we can either have this shift of structure where we have a break, retest, push down right here, or volume can be so much in the market where we can be playing around in this level. Can be playing around in this level, and we just kind of look for buys in there. Technicals is saying sells, so volume can be in on either side, can be on the sell side on the or the buy side. Right. On the 4 hour time frame, we can see this level right here. So it's like we have this big downtrend on the 4 hour. We'd have to break time frame, break this structure, wait to push up here. Or we can get entries from in here. Just wait for like a shift of structure for us to take trades. Let me see if there were like if any opportunities were there. Because I also marked out this trade last night and I was waiting for a shift of structure here on a 15-minute time frame. We didn't get that. We just had this big buying impulsive buying candle. So yeah, the thing is, guys, if it doesn't match up to our criteria or to my criteria, like it's not, I'm not gonna take it. It's just simple. It's a process. I'm more involved in the process. The process is like I'm more involved or more interested in me like waiting for the setup to happen, waiting for the market to come to me, and then when I do what I have to do as the trader, I let the market do its part now by playing out and doing whatever it's gonna do. Alright? So that's GBP JPY, GBP odd, GBP odd. So clearly we're in the weekly time frame. We can see clear buys here, right here. So we would want like a shift of structure. I was waiting for like a shift of structure from in this level, in this little consolidation right here, but we had a big momentum push. But anyway, we have this another key level right here on the daily time frame. So the market doesn't have to actually come down way here. Can have a nice little shift of structure from up top here for us to push up, right? The market is aggressive right now on the buy side, as we can see with the technicals having strong buys. So you know, I would just be waiting for that pullback though. I wouldn't want to be. I would be waiting for that pullback for real though. So we covered these four pairs that from the start of the week, and these four pairs are moving very nicely, just as moving nicely within the same criteria and everything. Now we have these additional two pairs that I find potential opportunities throughout the week so far. It's UJ, USD, JPY. We're on the weekly time frame. We can see nice bearish trend, bullish trend pushing up. Right. So the weekly is bullish. Weekly is bullish. Daily is bearish. Daily is bearish. So daily is bearish between like basically this zone, this whole range right here, this whole range right here. So could be looking for buys into this area here. or the volume can be so strong where we just have still be in that this whole cell volume or cell pressure, right? So you can have could have a lot of volume pushing down from here, making lower lows just the same, and then we could have a potential shift of structure to push up, right? But this is a weekly level, this is a weekly base, and this is where on the weekly time frame where buys would be looking to be taken. So daily, the weekly is bullish, daily is bearish, but let's see what's going to happen. So we're coming down nicely on the 4 hour bearish trend. Alright, bearish trend. But however, we see a nice little shift of structure on the 4 hour time frame right here. So this is a little daily level, but we have a little nice shift of structure on the 4 hour to potentially meet up into this daily level up to here, right here, right? So that's what we're looking for. A lot of selling pressure could be still in the market just the same. The technicals is saying neutral, but we're just waiting and see. But so far, 4 hour is bullish. Transition to has shifted time frame. And the thing is, just as how like analyzing for entry strategies for entry, I also want to look at it from the other side as well. What if price comes down and don't kick off from this here right here, and it just continue moving its way down, then I would just simply like go up time frame and like cancel out these fake outs here and just operate from that new higher time frame, right? And the last pair, GU. So on the weekly time frame, we're pretty much bearish, we're going down, we're at this level right here. On a daily time frame, we're basically bullish. We haven't shifted structure as yet, we're going up. So you can look for buys even in this from this area right here, even though on the weekly time frame we have bullish momentum, bearish momentum. A lot of volume could be still traveling into this trend right here. But let's see. Even the technicals is saying neutral. So the 4 hour is bullish. So the weekly again is bearish. The daily is bullish. 4 hour is bullish. 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame is bullish. Right. So we have a lot of bullish comparing to bearish. So again, the weekly is bearish. The daily is bullish. The 4 hour is bullish. The 1 hour is bullish, turns to bullish. That shift of structure on this engulfing candle right here. You could enter basically on that candle right there. Right, could enter on that engulfing, but it's not in our time frame. Right, again, market's gonna do what it's gonna do. I myself can't control. I as a trader can't control the outcome in the whole trading process. All I can do is identify the strategy, identify the edge when it appears, identify the system, the plan, and execute. Because even if I had the best strategy out there, even if I had the best system out there, the markets will still do what it's gonna do. So in the process, in the whole trading process of the in the whole process of trading, the time when it comes to the time of the market fluctuating while in the position, there's nothing again you can do as a trader, only just letting the outcomes take care of itself. So basically, guys, I don't want to stay on too long here. That's basically all I have to say. Uh, yeah, just looking forward for these opportunities to play out, whether wins or losses. Right? We're neutral in terms of feelings and emotions. Right? I'm not having no emotions towards these opportunities. All these are random emotion, random trades, random opportunities. Right? Random opportunities with all of them have the potential of the edge appearing. Right? So that's it, guys. That's it, guys. That's it. That's it. I'll catch you on the next live for further updates, guys. So I'll see you again.